This is the first place along eastbound Interstate 80 where Cheyenne appears with a distance measurement tube. We're at milepost 129.1 here, just east of Salt Lake City, and the mileage to Cheyenne is listed at 422 miles. Over the course of the next 70 miles as we drive up to Evanston, I'll show you how this distance could be a little suspect.
So let's now take a short drive up the freeway till we find the next sign. And here it is, the next sign. As you can see, Cheyenne is now only 411 miles away. We've gotten 11 miles closer. But there's a problem, because this sign is located just beyond the Silver Creek Junction. That's US 40, and it is located at milepost 147.8. A full 18.7 miles beyond the last milepost. So even though we've driven nearly 19 miles up the freeway, somehow or another we're only 11 miles closer to Cheyenne. But wait, it gets worse, so hang on. Because the next sign we encounter is actually the outlier among the group. An outlier because its distance is consistent. We've gone 8 miles up the freeway, and the distance to Cheyenne has decreased by 8 miles. But the next sign is where things really start to go off the rails. Now we've moved 8 miles ahead from one ship at the location of the last sign to Coldville at this one. That's 8 miles, and we can see that the distance to Interstate 84 has decreased from 12 to 4, so that represents 8 miles. But look at what's happened to Cheyenne. We're actually further away from Cheyenne now than we were at the last sign. Previously, it was 403. Now, 412 miles. So wow, this is where it starts to get interesting. The distance to Cheyenne has come down from 412 to 389. That's 23 miles. But we've only moved 7 miles down the highway, as this is milepost number 170.7. So there's obviously a discrepancy here. And the interesting thing is that the distance to Evanston has decreased by 7, just like we would expect. So actually what I think is going on here is that this sign actually has the correct distance to Cheyenne, because it's 358 miles beyond Evanston, which seems about right. And I believe it's the last sign that was the one that was incorrect, the one that had the 412. Now we'll see if this hangs on, or if we're going to find more problems up the road. And now here we are at the port of entry, and honestly, this one looks great. We're at milepost number 179.5. That's about 9 miles since the last time we saw a sign. The distance to Evanston has decreased by 9. The distance to Cheyenne has decreased by 9. And they're still 358 miles apart. Maybe everything's going to be okay after all. But alas, it wasn't to be. Here we are at milepost 192.4. We've come 13 miles since the last time we took a look. Evanston has decreased by 12 miles, but once again, Cheyenne has gotten further away. Now up to 383. In fact, Cheyenne is now 373 miles beyond Evanston. We're never going to get there. Never going to get there.